Alright folks, welcome back to Duty Daggers. We're checking out this mini knife. This is the Vosteed Mini Labrador. Check it out. It's a titanium frame lock. It's tiny. So, we're going to check it out. This was sent to me by Vosteed for free. Thanks, Vosteed. Let's check it out. It's tiny. It's a flipper only. It's pretty thin blade stock. Thin behind the edge. Probably will slice pretty good. Let's do some size comparison so you can really see how tiny it is. So it's the mini Labrador. There obviously is a big Labrador. This is about 70 bucks. And the blade steel is 14C, 28N. Titanium clip, full titanium construction. Seems like a pretty good deal to me. Let's get out a Kaiser mini Roach. That's a mini that is much bigger than the mini Labrador. Another mini Beluga from Petrified Fish. How about the wee Cubit? How about the mini Sheepdog? It's about the same length, but, well, yeah, it is about the same length, but the, obviously, mini Sheepdog much wider. How about the Towser S? Another mini knife. Mini version of a knife. Finally, the old Rat. The old Rat 2. So it's pretty small. Let's get the ruler. Blade length is about 2 5/8. Handle, about 3 1/2. Overall, about 6 1/4. A little less. Let's check out the blade stock thickness. 98 thousandths. Behind the edge, we've got 14 thousandths. Nice. Oh, it's like 12 there. The tip, 13-ish. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. This probably is going to slice. You know, it's not a wide blade, but still should slice pretty darn good. How does it flip? Pretty good. The lock bar is... actually, you know what? I was going to say it's sensitive, but my finger's right on it, and I'm still flipping pretty good. So, actually, it's not. It's actually not that sensitive. It flips pretty good, man. It's a pretty snappy little guy. Now, this is definitely, it's about a 3 1/2 finger knife. My fourth finger, my pinky, is about halfway on there, about falling off. So it's really quite small. This strikes me as possibly a backup knife, secondary carry, possibly a knife to give to your kid, like someone with small hands, possibly I don't know, your girlfriend, your mom, something like that. This is quite small. You know, and I'm fine with carrying small knives. In fact, I like carrying small knives. But typically when I carry a small knife, I want it to... I want to be able to get a full grip on it. That's why usually with small knives, I like to have a big choke-up spot. Kind of like, let me grab it, the Spyderco Little Native. This has much less cutting edge than the Mini Labrador, but check this out. Full grip on it. I even have a little extra. I can get my whole fist around this and really grip down on it, put a ton of pressure down behind the edge. This one, I just can't, you know. I mean, you could put a fair amount of pressure, but you only got 3 1/2 fingers on it. And you're kind of pushed back from the edge a bit, so not as much leverage going in behind the edge there. But that's not to mean, or that's not to say you can't cut with this thing. In fact, I think it'll probably cut pretty good. Yeah, we got titanium backspacer. The lockup is pretty far along. Yeah, it's over halfway. I've noticed that tiny knives sometimes have like lockup that goes farther over. I'm not sure why that is. It just is. So yeah, that's the mini Labrador. Let's check out this mini Roach while we're here. This is another budget knife that I got recently. This was on sale for I think like it was like $45, maybe even a little less. So I decided to grab it. Now I don't really buy budget knives a whole lot anymore. I do seldomly when I think I'm really gonna like it and it's a good deal. And this was one of those times. I've actually had my eye on the Mini Roach for quite a long time, ever since it came out. I just never quite got one for whatever reason. But man, this thing is pretty good. G10 scales with like this honeycomb pattern milled into them. Um, it's to me, it's a good looking knife, but I can see why some people would think it's ugly. It's not like classically good looking, but man, does it fit your hand like a glove, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable ergos. This hump right here fits just right in the meat of your hand and makes you feel so just, oh, locked in unbelievably well. It's amazing. Now, you can also remove the flipper tab, which would give you a little more room in the choke up spot, maybe if you have bigger fingers than I do. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to take it off. I'll try it with it off, but I think I like it with it on. The choke up spot is plenty big for me with it on, and it provides like even a little more locked in feeling. Um, and the flipping action is so snappy that it's kind of fun to flip. So I think I'll leave it on. The reverse flick is also really good. This is a strong D10, man. It actually requires a little bit of muscle to flip this thing, man. It's snappy as hell. Thumb flick too. This is 154 cm blade steel. The hollow ground is deep as hell. I just had hell a bunch of times in a row. I don't know why. It's kind of a spear point-ish blade shape. Fat old swedge up here. Let's check behind the edge thickness. And the blade stock's kind of thin too. I haven't cut tested this thing yet, but I think it's going to do really well. 112 thousandths. Behind the edge, we've got, 13 thousandths, baby. A little thinner here, 11 thousandths. And then at the tip, 11 again. Oh, man, this is going to cut good. Deep hollow grind, thin behind the edge. Thin tip, too. Look at that. This thing is going to be a utility cutting beast as well. God damn, man. Yeah, this is a good purchase, man. I think it's still on sale, too, on the Kaiser website. So go take a look. If you've been always kind of wanting the Mini Roach, this is it, man. This is a chance. I have so many really good knives that sometimes when I have a budget knife, I just don't carry it quite as much because I have things that are better, but this is something I see myself carrying. I'm going to carry this next week and see how I like it. I can't see myself not liking it. It's one of those things that just fits your hand like a glove. It's going to cut super duper well, and those are the two things I really like. Oh, and the snappy, unbelievable snappy action. So, yeah, highly recommend. I'll link both of these down below. If they strike your fancy, go take a look. And, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.